All that is the electricity in the earth that's not supposed to go outside of the earth. It's always thunder and loud noises going on inside of the middle of the earth. But a lot of things y'all can't see because you don't have a third eye that's open, at least. My thing I suggest you to do is basically understand that what you drinking is a part of your soul. Like like water mixes with everything in you. Like the water when you drink water it becomes you. I hear that thunder outside, it's loud. It's loud. But my suggestion is understand what you're doing with your body. You cannot eat unhealthy if you expecting to be able to see anything like ghosts. Like the story that I'm gonna tell y'all is basically a story. Most of the stories is translated from Persian, like Arabic, and old French broken down Voodoo languages. Like I'm not gonna lie about nothing. You could look it up. You could look up Benin. Benin is where Voodoo started at. But yeah, if you don't believe me, you could look Benin up. Benin, it'll pop right up. Nothing is hidden from you guys today. This is the age we in, or information is available. Like you pretty much could just look up whatever you want. It don't matter if it's a quick Domino's call. Like if you gonna call Domino's real quick, you know what to do. Like. But y'all gotta understand how important astrology is. Like astrology is basically the way that you would tell time if you was traveling outside of this galaxy. Like if you was traveling outside of this galaxy, you would actually use astrology to like get around as a map. Like it really not it's really not that hard to understand. Like if you understand that if you was ever understand if you was able to understand how big you could be or how differences sizes are, like you would then understand. But there could be something as small as a diamond and a real small wedding stone diamond, and you gotta think that that wedding stone exists to a planet like Neptune or Jupiter, or you know that that don't even exist no more at a certain point. I mean, unless you, I mean, I wouldn't say it don't exist, but it don't exist in your world no more because now you're way bigger. See, y'all all on this earth to fit this earth for a certain size. Y'all not supposed to see whether it's round or flat. All y'all supposed to know is y'all living on the shit. Like, there was a story. It was a dark, dark green jungle, just like jungle, the red clay sand. But it was real nice. It was beautiful. It had fruits, everything, every kind of fruit. It's right by the water. Like just look at Benin. Benin like a little broccoli. It looks like a little piece of broccoli on the map. But look up Benin, and all the way at the bottom, right there where the water is at, like yes, like south, like right there. It was all types of stories coming out of there. Like that's what y'all don't understand. Like I brought y'all the voice of the devil only because I feel like right now is a time where all the people that is chosen, they're gonna pick up on this shit as fast as anything. Like, so y'all can understand that it's more than about teaching about third eye spirituality. You gotta understand that this life that we live right now, we're dead. You don't get it? Like, you really think that because you live 100 years that you're here? Then I don't think you know what the sun is really doing. Do you get it? Like, y'all don't understand. Like, look at the moon. The moon be all different kind of colors. Y'all talk about, oh, the moon is gonna be a cherry red blood moon. No, that moon changes colors all the time. It just depends on what the light spectrum is. My girl, she told me, she was like, yo, the moon was like purple. Like, it was like purple and pink. I'm like, yeah, that's because we in Miami. That shit is like, it's like Vice City for real. Like, Vice City, like, y'all gotta look at the graphics on these video games. Y'all be on them all the time, but y'all don't really look at the, like, y'all never, like, jumped in a helicopter and try to fly out of the fucking map, like, all the way out of it, or at least all the way out of the shit, trying to go to, like, another town that y'all think would exist in the game. Yeah, well, you don't get it. There is no getting out of that. There's nobody should be even talking about space, because, to be honest, y'all still talking about going there. Y'all can't even breathe up there. Like, there's other things moving around out there that's so big, y'all just can't see the shit. Y'all see little explosions of stars, and y'all barely see that. Everything y'all see now is from what y'all been seeing. Like, how many stars you think it's gonna explode within the last 100 years? Nigga, none. No stars will explode. No stars will explode within 100 year span. That's not the type of time scale they're on. Like, a star will fucking blow up. Like, I can't even really elaborate on it, because it don't even make sense what I'm gonna say. Like, do you know what a quasar is? Do you know what all of that is? I don't know. Some of these stars ain't even yellow. Some of these stars are blue. Like, literally blue, and it's hot. Like, you see the stove, when you turn the stove on, the fire be different colors. They got stars that's so hot, they're blue. They're so big. Like, we don't even exist to them stars. Some of them stars, we can't even, our sun is like the size of a grain of rice compared to a monster truck tire. Do you get it? Like, at this point, it's so much smaller than us. We can't understand what we're looking at. Like, the galaxy is so much stuff happening all at once. But the type of stuff that's happening in y'all galaxy, because y'all part of the universe, it's not even formulated yet. Like, y'all part of the universe is such new, and where y'all live at, like, it's just like, it's a dimension where things look like it's happening, but it's really not. Like, it's meant, but see, your soul could play so many games, like, with energy. Like, y'all don't know really what your soul really is about. Like, your soul could do the most magic that can ever be done in the universe. That's basically it. Your whole soul lines up with this whole universe. But you can get out this endless universe, but it won't be no time in your lifetime, because that's how time works. So right now, y'all on an astrological clock. Like, it's gears spinning. Like, y'all inside of a huge, like, imagine a big mansion. Y'all are that big clock that's upstairs. But the only thing about that clock, y'all are inside of it. Y'all ain't even a piece of its gears. Like y'all are so small that y'all almost did get forgotten by God, but not like to the point where he would have forgot about y'all. Like, cause every baby that has all its toys out know where they're spread it out on the floor. Like everybody knows. Like if you got all your toys out and you throw the whole bucket of toys out, you know where all your toys are. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta understand how small y'all really are. So like, for y'all to be in y'all world and be so selfish, like this is why people say that y'all gonna go to hell. It's not that y'all gonna go to hell. Y'all gonna make yourself go there. Like because y'all hold on to all of these things and it's like y'all don't want to never let them go. Like when you don't want to let them go, your soul get tricked into not wanting to let it go. That's how powerful your soul is. Like your soul even will be like, damn, he really liked this car. So you'll fuck around and get born to a father that got that car. Like it could be any type of way this shit happens. Like you don't understand. Your mama could like McDonald's fries. Like she could have ate McDonald's fries and then fucked your father. And then you came back in her because of McDonald's fries. Because it don't matter what you thinking about or how you thinking it. It's not about the second you thinking it or when you about to think it. It's about once that flash go, that's what it is. It's not about death. Death is around the corner from everybody. You know? Like even if you 20 years old and you got 80 more years to live, it's right around the corner from you because you don't understand how other dimensions work. Things is moving so much slower outside. Like, look at yourself in the mirror. Like, what do you see? Like, look yourself in the mirror. What do you see? You don't see the real you. You think you exist until you think about a star that you wouldn't even be able to exist in there. Like quasars. Like, you would never be able to even be next to one. Like I don't think you know how, like, part of the way you act, why you act right now, is because of stardust and quasars that blew your ass in this direction. You really don't know how small you are. If the universe don't have no size, that means you ain't here. But y'all never want to look at it like that. Y'all always want to look at what's in front of you, like the video games, like Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto. Y'all just want to look at what's in front of you, like first person. That's all y'all care about. A booty in front of you. Anything, whatever y'all see, y'all just care about it being in front of you. Y'all don't understand what's really there, like what's behind the scenes. Like a lot of things that I tell y'all is just from ancient texts. Like it's really not even all mine. Like a lot of stuff I astral project just to make sure certain things is real. Like items, all items hold certain energies to them. Anybody that owns something before you had it, they still attached to it. I don't understand how y'all don't understand that. Like some of y'all driving around people who died in their car. Like y'all driving around in a car that somebody either owned and they died owning it. Like old people that got real nice cars and things like that. Like they die. And then y'all take the materials just like after all of y'all die, like 50 Cent, Mayweather, everybody, after they all die, somebody else is gonna take their shit. That's just how this universe work. Like we're all savages. We're all ready to take what we can from somebody. Like as soon as somebody die, like people just be wanting to inherit the money. Like I don't understand that. Like it shouldn't be like that. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like when people try to do things to get you in trouble on purpose, like things like will help you nowadays if people try to set you up. But back then it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Anybody, they wouldn't even know who really did it. They'd be locking the people up. See, now it's different. But we living on a whole different time of the astrological clock. This shit changes often. I told you the waters under the earth, they're still silver. They're like the water turns silver when it gets sterilized and clean. Like everything. The waters is getting sterilized, believe me. It's the same water. It's the same moon. It's the same sun that we had in this part of the like galaxy, at least. But this galaxy is very much brighter than y'all think this one is. Like, I don't think y'all understand how dimensions work. It's not like going to another place. It's like literally just being somewhere else. Most of these gateways you're going to be able to get through with your third eye and actually dream and use your dreaming power. You know, charging up your third eye with the sun, charging it up with the moonlight. Don't look directly into the sun, but just like try not to close your eyes as much. But all of this is in you. This is real serpent wisdom. Like some of it is old voodoo text, some of it is old ancient scriptures, some of it is alien scriptures and old texts. Like, you know, you heard of the Emerald Tablet, you heard of Thoth. Yeah, like you never know who brother that might be. I might be your brother. That's what I'm saying. See, I'm just here to help. Like I'm in between all of this. I'm here to show y'all the bad and the good about everything. Like, everything is a balance. You gotta be fair. You gotta know when to give people something. Because if the universe break in a certain, like the universe is all like water. It's like a paint and it's just being watered down, like, and smoothly or playing through an action. Kind of like a camcorder do. But, you know, you can get all this from drinking like coconut water, Fiji water. Like it's really not a problem. Don't eat a lot. But yeah, that story on an island is just like a guy was always astral projecting right there on the beach. And when he used to do it, he used to come back and tell everybody the story. They couldn't believe it. And basically that whole story would be me telling you this story. Close that back. Death is around the corner from everybody. You know? Like even if you 20 years old and you got 80 more years to live, it's right around the corner from you because you don't understand how other dimensions work. Things is moving so much slower outside in that black sky. Like a lot of shit y'all don't see because they spraying the sky. They keeping the shit to be this color. Like sometimes after the sun go down, you will be able to see all through the whole fucking sky. Like that shit'll look like a water mirror. See, like they show y'all images of how it look black out in space. Yeah, it's black like when you in a certain couple of different spots, but you got stuff out there where the light is just shining from so far away. You can see it really look like city lights. Like when you just driving and a place and or you on a plane and you coming down to the city, or you on a helicopter or something, and you see all little city lights. That's really what it looked like out in the universe. It looked like it could be new cities anywhere, far, far away. Like, it don't matter what direction you look, it's gonna look like it's a city. But we so far down in the universe, like, y'all don't understand. Like I told you, that's why it's important for you to drink that water, because when you drink your good cold Fiji water, see, you're gonna get the real taste of, see, the universe had a big blast, and when that blast happened, energy from the middle of the universe, which is, there's really not no middle, but I'm trying to give you an idea where the energy first started. It just blew up from there. Like, you can even look in an old TV, turn it on, when it got the black and white fuzzy screen. Basically, that's what this whole universe was before. Before this shit was created, it was a black fuzzy little screen, atoms like that. Like, everything was like little atoms everywhere. But before that, it was just straight blackness. And right there, when that blackness first went away, that's when the universe was born. So when the universe was born, it was just a big energy burst. Like, it just got, you know what I'm saying? It was like birth to the universe. Like, so, but y'all don't remember. Y'all hear that thunder? Y'all don't remember what happened before all of that. Y'all really don't. Y'all don't remember what happened before the universe was created. But I know, like, I really, really know what happened before the universe was created. And it's so much bigger than you can ever imagine to what it is. Like, basically, our universe is just basically an egg. It's just an egg. It's just the egg compared to the chicken that we really came out of. That's what y'all don't understand. Life is all about learning and escalating so you can escalate to an even bigger world. How you gonna go to a bigger world if you can't handle this one? That's why some of y'all still can't see. Y'all still don't understand what life is about. And some of y'all know, but y'all halfway hanging on to the false. You being false. And y'all say I'm the devil's advocate. And that's not really what's true. What's true is I'm here to help y'all. I want y'all to understand that the way energy works, none of these channels would ever be able to tell you the real way energy works. Like, yeah, you could do yoga, you could do stretches, you could do anything you want to do. But you're going to have to open up your third eye. That's it. Like, that's all you can really do is open up your third eye. You have to astral project to the edge of the universe if you want to see that. And like I said, everything you think you want to see, that don't mean you want to see it. But y'all gotta get out of really thinking that dying is something that's hurtful. When you leave out of here, you're gonna be so happy to be where you are. Like, it's really that simple. Like, the weather, you get the same things. You get rain there. Like, it's just in a different way. Like, everything is in a different way, but it's still got the same feelings throughout the whole universe, basically. The same, see, the soul is basically tied in with the universe. Like when you leave outside the universe, if you still have your soul when you leave outside the universe, do you hear me? If you still have your soul when you leave outside of the universe, then that means you won. Yeah. It's crazy because even if you got things that the aliens move around with, even if you got what the aliens move around with, you still won't be able to move around this galaxy. It's not about not knowing how to use the equipment. It's not about not knowing what the buttons say on the inside of the spaceship. It's not about you taking mushrooms before and knowing that you did DMT, so, oh, maybe I know how to fly a spaceship. No. The aliens is over the government. Y'all don't get that. Y'all keep thinking the government can hold them. The government cannot hold a fucking alien. Y'all really don't understand the kind of powers they possess. You see, this is why in this galaxy, like, y'all think y'all everything. Y'all think y'all the biggest thing that's walking around. But an alien don't care about a fucking nuke. An alien can breathe where they at. Do you get it? Like, they was blessed to be able to move around this whole thing and set all of this shit up. Where you think your new iPhone came from. Where you think everything that you get that's pretty much mechanical came from. You really think people got time to pay attention to every little piece of small part on a car? Are you serious? You really think that people get that paid that much to do every little piece that's inside of a motor? Look how many motors you got driving around. Most of this shit already come packaged. It's a simulation. And that's why you gotta understand why when you die, your soul, it can still do plenty of things. Like, you think that after you leave this body, that it's over. Okay, that's what you think. Yeah, for you, then it's gonna be over. Because that's what you think. And even if you get lucky and not see a black screen for the rest of your fucking whole time of eternity, you could just easily choose that when you die from here, you're going to a heaven. It's just that simple. You just got to shape your mind up for it. Like, a lot of us believe that we living in hell now, but a lot of us don't believe how magic work. You guys don't understand. Like, while I'm making this video, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. When you hear me say you, I'm saying you because this is your universe. This is your universe. You and I's verse. To exist. Like the Bible, a verse. Do you get it? You and I verse, universe, you and I's verse, okay? So now that we got that clear, we made this shit together. Now it's your job to fix it up, because I'm just that, I'm that other partner that's sitting in the car. It wouldn't matter if it was a cop, like a bad cop like Training Day, or it wouldn't matter if me and you was bank robbers together. I'm your partner to tell you that we have to fix the universe. Like, me and you, we was sent here to do this. Like, did you forget? Like, I'm talking to you. Yes, you, the one that's listening. You are the one that's listening. You get it? You are the one. You wouldn't even made it to this type of knowledge. You wouldn't have made it to this type of knowledge. This is, I've basically been a vegan my whole life. Believe me, I know how this works. I eat fruits. I drink a lot of water. Fiji water only for years. So, I'm letting you know that, of course, the aliens is watching. I don't know how, with all the evidence of them being there, y'all still don't understand that they there.
Like, even other countries is way ahead of y'all. They already know about them. Like, like really, like, I'm not talking shit, but it's like we are like the slowest ones here. Like, we the only ones who don't understand how this shit really works. Like, I think we do, but I think a lot of us is just faking it. Like, we don't understand how this work. But energy is just intertransformable. Like, you cannot bottle up energy. Like, this is why it's very bad if you was to be like a serial killer, because when you get haunted back by these souls that you pick up, you allow this person to get a fresh one. See, this is why you shouldn't hurt people, because when you pick up all they soul, you pick up the good, bad, and dirt, everything that you picked up. Like, and I'm talking about anybody from gangbangers to military soldiers. Like, anybody who kills, you're this is what you're picking up. You're not gonna be able to really sleep at night because of all the horror, the last face you seen before they died. You know, all of that, you pick it up. You soak that right into your soul, deep into your soul. So deep it's not even, you're not even able to find out where it is in your soul. It's so deep into your soul, so far out there into the universe that it'll never go away. And this is why voodoo is the only thing that can really cleanse your soul. And these ancient scriptures, most of them are alien texts, but this is very deep, like, because it don't matter if it's the things you've done that hasn't been seen or seen. Your soul sponges it all up. It takes it all in, like Michael Myers and Jason and Chucky. Yeah, they know what they doing when they taking souls. They know what they're doing. They have no good in them at all. That they need as much soul and fear. See, if after you transform the soul into fear, you can still be seen by people. See, you will fully be forgotten if you wasn't a Michael Myers or a Jason. If you didn't keep killing, you'll be forgotten. Nobody would not know who you was, because that's all you know how to do. You don't know how to do anything but do that. So that's what you're good at. I understand it. It's the same thing with people who play basketball, baseball, football. They're all good at it. People that rap, people that do music, people that play instruments, people that draw, that do colors, who paint. They all got that same feeling. I understand. It's the same thing as like when you use a drug. Like when y'all kill, it's like smoking a cigarette, but times 1,000,000. You just feel good about what you did, but it's all a trick in the universe. You gotta understand. Even if you kill an animal, you picking up the soul. See, souls from animals is more easier to find. Like, you can find that within your soul and start cleansing it out. Y'all don't understand what making these fires in the jungle late night in Africa was about. Making smoke into the sky storm. I don't think y'all understand why they was doing shit like that. Like, those races are not violent people. They just don't know what everybody else would do to them. So the best thing to do is to let them live how they live. The way energy and the universe work is like, there was people that was a whole different color than the people that think they're the kings, that think they're the big African kings with billions and billions of gold and every gem and jewel you could find, big castle. thing about those kings is that all of that was held there and passed on down to them to control, because they was put into shape for years and years and years and years of their life since they was born. Since before they can walk, they was shaped to be in that position. And that's the same thing that they doing today with Trump and Barack Obama. So you gotta be able to understand the universe. Everybody that already know the magic of the universe already know that, all right, we gotta be the head start on getting this world started. So everybody who was the first one to say, all right, let's be organized, those are the people who already know how the energy of the universe works. That's why you guys gotta learn to understand the ancient texts. Well, that's a place you gotta visit to get all of that. That's why you guys gotta learn to understand everything is all in your mind. You're not alive right now. The first people to catch on to this dream is the first people to control it. Like, y'all done fell so far behind and trying to control it that y'all don't even know where y'all at in between controlling it. Y'all think y'all just control y'all home. Y'all think y'all control y'all car. Y'all think y'all control the tickets and everything y'all get. No, y'all control the whole world. There's nobody else there. It's all your subconscious. After the police, there's nobody else there. The police is just doing their job for the other people that's behind them. There's nobody else. There's nobody else there. The voice of the devil, I'm just making all of these tapes for y'all so y'all can understand. Like, even some animals, they trapped as animals, but they know that there's nobody else after the police. That's why some animals don't like police. Because they know who is your boss.